Έχω αρχίσει το live.
Μέσα από το θρύλο. I need 130 kills with the car 98. I need 20 crush kills. I need ammo 27 out of 50 long shots. I need 44 mounted. 75 no attachments, obviously. And get kills, get victims without dying another 21 times. This is actually quite easy to do at the car 98. I will do it next. It's easy as fuck. And after this, because I'm not gonna do the melee goal, I'm gonna level up my assault rifles, finish with my SMGs because they're almost all full level. I only have a second now. And then I'm gonna do the assault rifles. And then I'm gonna give every single assault rifle and SMG a good shot to see how good they are and where they're good to use. Because I have the attachments then for that, and I can actually see how good they are in Anyways, so σαν Spider-Man thing,
Σαφά Spider. Spider Sav 8 ρε, αλλά Spider Sav on YouTube. Ναι ρε. I'm on the screen waiting ρε.
a spider stab when the fucking spider. Ah, there is a spider in my room.
I don't want to kill them. I could kill them easy, then there'd be no problem. I don't like to kill them ρε, because δεν μου έχουν κάνει κάτι. They're just ugly as fuck. Oh, I can hear myself, Niko. Είναι πολύ loud.
No, that's like
Ρε,
it's a fucking lie.
I know ρε.
It's your lie.
I know. So ρε, βασικά θα ήταν καλύτερα if you mute me and hear me through the live.
I don't know how to mute you and also how I can speak to you then Laka.
Τι λες ρε. Turn down on your headset, turn me all the way down, keep your microphone on, and and you just ask me questions και όταν τα ακούσω through the live, κατάλαβες. Just turn me down from the headset, there's a wheel on the headset, and then hear it through the live.
Κατάλαβα. Το θέμα είναι ότι θα έχει delay τώρα.
Ξέρω ρε.
Also you're gonna be able to hear yourself.
Ναι. We'll see if I can deal with it.
Δεν ξέρω.
Okay, so, μ' ακούς από το YouTube τώρα, Okay, cool. So this is the normal screen where you start. This is the screen you see. This is the news on the right. The shit on the right is the news of what's happening με λίγα λόγια, like what's happening in the game right now. You have the battle pass. You hold triangle to get there easier. You have two modes, three modes actually: multiplayer, story mode, and arcade. Story mode, you do it once. It's quite cool. You can play it with friends as well. That's a cool thing. Arcade is something you have to buy extra, but it's a completely different experience and it's more relaxing. Kind of like multiplayer is battle royale, and arcade is multiplayer. So if you click the multiplayer, so then you have to screen. You have battle, duel and brawl, and breach. This is just the game modes. In duel and brawl, you have 1v1, you have ranked 1v1, and then you have 2v2s. And in battle, you have 4v4 dominion, which is basically domination. You have tribute, which is capture the flag with 3 flags. And then you have deathmatch, which is 4v4. And then you have the breach mode, which is 4v4 in a very big map, kind of like ground war. Αλλά your goal is to break into a castro. And once you break into this castro, there's a second wall, and in the end, if you are the attacking team, you have to get to the commander and kill the commander. It can be very fun, it can be very shit, it really depends on who's playing and what characters are playing. These are your day-to-day missions, your orders. You have many orders every day. Every 2 days you get new orders. You can choose to do 3 at a time, so I can turn whatever one I want on or off. There are things like complete 4 matches with 4 different characters, perform 40 takedowns, which means kill 40 people, and get a 5 kill streak without dying. And they give you rewards. On the bottom right you say extra rewards 200. Αυτό το πράγμα που φαίνεται σαν 3 σελήνια είναι steal. είναι το λεφτά του παιχνιδιού, και XP obviously is experience points to level up your character, level up your account, or to level up the battle pass. The battle pass σου δίνει κοσμετικά πράγματα. For example, this weapon is for a specific character. And then you have effects. You see, it gave an effect. And you also have some skins for different characters, basically camos. Get it? And in this game, the big focus of the game is executions. So, for example, okay, so how does the game work? Because we just finished the basics of the game now. How does the game work? So you press the big map button, you know, the big fucking trackpad, and you have 4 factions. These factions do not matter at all, it's just the way the character looks and how you feel playing the character. We have the Knights, you have the Vikings, you have the Japanese Samurai, and you have the Chinese Wulin. Like I said, none of this matters. What does matter is the type of character. The types of characters in this game are vanguards. Γράφει in the top left the name of the character and what kind of character he is, and then τα υπόλοιπα είναι σκατά, ignore it. So Warden is a vanguard. This is a vanguard. Τι είναι vanguard? Vanguard is kind of has a bit of everything. Assassin is fast, usually doesn't have a lot of health, and focuses a lot on dodging, right? It moves out the way a lot instead of blocking. Why? Because in this game you have where you can put your guard up, left or right, and usually you can just move your right stick up and it stays there, or your right stick right stay there. With the assassin you have to keep moving it, αλλιώς he will put his guard down. Λες και κουράζεται, κατάλαβες. And then we have the heavy characters, which are the big motherfuckers who hit really slow, they hit really hard, and they have a lot of defensive stuff like big shields, stuff like that. And then you have the hybrids, which is a mix salada of 2 or 3 different things together. They're the 4 classes in the game. So obviously everybody has a specific type of character they like and they stick to it. For example, if you like heavy characters, you like to have a lot of health, you like to hit really hard, really slow, you would play heavy characters. So in the Knights you would be playing the Black Prior, and you'd be playing the Conqueror. With the fucking Archidi. You see the Archidi there, bro? Oh, you like that? Okay, so I played with it for a whole minute, malaka. If you like, for example, the Assassins, you'd be playing Peacekeeper, you'd be playing Gladiator, you'd be playing Berserker, just as a few examples, and Orochi, λέμε τώρα. There are more, I'm not going to go through every character, you don't even know anything about the game, so then αξίζει. I'm going to show you quickly the basics of the game. It won't take long. We are now 2 τέταρτα through the explanation of the game. So one of the simpler characters, in my opinion, is Shogoki, the fat fucking fuck. This is a match versus a bot, which it teaches you how to play the game. We're just loading into the game now, right? So on the right, it shows you it teaches you how to play the game, με λίγα λόγια. We're not going to go through it, για το λόγο I know everything, but I will explain to you how the game works. So if you press options, you have a move set, and this tells you what your character can do. Κατάλαβες, R1, R2, 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 move with L3, R2, dodge L3, αλλά it might seem really complicated, αλλά once you start doing it, you will realize. In this game, you have the R1 for a light attack. R1 is fast. You see that? Very fast, hard to react. I press R1, it hits very fast. I press R2, it hits slower, but look at his health. You see his health? The white one is his health, the green one is his stamina. How long can he fight for, Meligaloya? Some characters can do light, heavy, light, some can do heavy, light, light. I like this character, to keep it simple, he can do light into a heavy, or he can do heavy, heavy. That's it, nothing else. If you look at my back, there is like a thing moving, a white thing. It's on top now, it's on left now, it's on right now, it's on top now, it's on left now, it's on right now. Yeah? So that's where you block. So if he's gonna hit me on the head, you put it on the top and you will take no damage. Put it on the left, you will take no damage if he's attacking you from his right. Katalaves, because he also has one, you can't see it because he's not attacking right now. When he's attacking, it will show you where he's attacking from. So that's the basics. That is called the guard. Up guard, right guard, left guard. For him in Anaboda. Afoson he's looking this way, for him it's left guard, right guard, up guard. Katalaves. You don't even need to think about that, Just wherever he attacks, it will be red and you have to block it. So like I said, you have a light attack and you have a heavy attack. That's it. Another type of attack which exists is called an unblockable. Ine portokali. So watch. I went portokali, you see that? And I shouted some bullshit. What is that? Why is it going that color? It's unblockable, so you cannot block it. This many after. If you have your guard in the top and I'm hitting on the top, you cannot block it. So what do you do, Resaba? If you can't block it, isn't that unfair? No. And I'm going to explain why. So when he attacks you, which I can actually... Okay, I don't remember how to do it. Allah, if for example he's hitting me on the top, on the head, imagine I am him and he's hitting me on the head. If I press heavy attack, the moment it goes to hit me, θα κάνω parry. Με λίγα λόγια, θα πάρω το weapon του και θα το ρίξω πίσω, and that gives me some free damage. I can't show it to you now because for some reason I don't remember how to do it. Allah, if I go to do that, and right before I hit him, Auku, right there, if I press R2 right there, if someone was hitting me, I will get a parry, and if I get a parry, I can basically hit him for free. He can do nothing about it. Okay. Αν παρατήρησες, I go blue, like a light white. I go white, it's white. You see, I'm going white there whenever I do a heavy attack. Why is that, Sava? Because that means it's uninterruptible. Δηλαδή δεν σταματιέται. So if I'm doing a heavy and he does a light attack and hits me, normally it stops my heavy attack. Λέμε τώρα, imagine you go to give me a right punch to the face and I give you a quick kick in the stomach. You're gonna stop hitting me. Same thing here. If I go for a heavy and he hits me, θα με σταματήσει. Όμως αφόσον my specific character λάμπει άσπρο, it means he will not be stopped when he is hit. Αυτό ονομάζεται uninterruptible. Υπάρχει επίσης one more type of attack in the game που ονομάζεται undodgeable. All the things are named what they are. Unblockable, you cannot block it. Uninterruptible, you cannot interrupt it. And undodgeable, you cannot dodge it. So this is dodging. You can dodge back, left, right, even forward. Why dodge? Because sometimes you don't have the confidence to parry. So instead, you dodge. So let's say he's going to hit me on the head. Dodge. Let's say he's going to hit me from his right side. If I dodge into it at the perfect time, I can dodge it. Where is the problem here? Well, you can do one last thing in this game when it comes to fighting. Ονομάζεται feint. Με λίγα λόγια, I'm going to hit you, I change my mind. See? I'm going to hit you on the right, no I'm not. I'm going to hit you on the top, no I'm not. I'm going to hit you on the left, no I'm not. I'm going to hit you on top, no I'm not. I'm going to hit you on the left, no I'm not. Why do that? It's obvious, right? I want to hit him on the head. Allah, he's keeping his guard on the head. How do I move it? Maybe he's really good at parrying and you're scared to get parried. So you pretend to throw heavy on the right. He's going to throw a heavy now on the left to try and parry you at the perfect timing. And instead you're going to hit him on the head. And he's like, oh, ti malakas. Because you're making him think you're going to hit him a specific place. And you're not. Καμιά φορά even makes sense to the same side because he goes to parry and then you can light him with before he can heavy attack you because heavy attacks are slower. There's two more things, right? Last two things now to explain about combat. I know this is a lot, right? And like you do get used to it, it's logical, but especially you learn everything so fast. If you press L1 and R1 together, you do an attack that hits everybody around you, basically. See that? Everyone's own attack is a bit different. Το συγκεκριμένο μου is uninterruptible, so nobody can stop me from doing it. You see the color there? Other people, every character has its own thing. A last thing, let's say somebody keeps blocking you, someone keeps parrying you, you are fainting and he still keeps parrying you and blocking you. What can you do? If he's throwing a heavy attack or he does not react in time, you can press L1. What does that do? Guard break. Αυτό. Με λίγα λόγια, you grab his hands and he can't use them. Ναι, Savala, that's unfair, no? No, it's not unfair. Because if he then presses L1 at the exact same time, he can push you off like this. And also, if he light attack you at the time that you press L1, he gets free damage from you. Why would you want to guard break? Well, every character has their own punish for a guard break. If you successfully do a guard break, for example, I'm gonna do a heavy but faint, and he tries to do a heavy now, it gives me a free guard break. And then I can do this. Τον πετάει μακριά, μου δίνει λίγο χρόνο να πάρω πίσω το stamina μου, κτλ. Some other characters, they have different types of attacks. The last type of attack in this game is called a bash, right? You cannot stop a bash unless you move away from it or light attack before he hits you. What is a bash? This right there. See that? Right, hit him like that and on his head, φαίνεται ότι ζαλίζεται. Basically, ναι, ζαλίζεται. It's like a flash grenade, right? If you do that, he is now flashed. He cannot see shit, which means he doesn't know where I'm going to attack from next. So let's say I do that, I flash him and I move to the left side, I can probably hit him. Or even better, Malaka, this is a good one. People try to parry when they are flashed a lot of the time. What you can do is, they try to dodge, sorry. What you can do is hit him, flash him, and then heavy attack him. And that way you got loads of damage, Malaka, and he's like, oh, I couldn't parry, I couldn't see. And then every character has their special attack, which is like a thing that only that character can do. For example, I can hug this guy and break his back. Και μου δίνει πίσω λίγο health, ρε. Λίγο, πολύ. Το γάμισα. Λίγο, δηλαδή πολύ, μαλάκα. It's like a feint. Like you go to do a heavy and you go, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna hug you instead. Talaves. And it does damage, gives you back all your stamina, and gives you back some health. You can feint basically everything, right? Every heavy attack you can feint. See, I feinted the heavy attack. Instead of just going for it, I feinted it into a guard break. After. That is basically the game. Why is it so interesting? Because that was a simple character, something you could probably learn in 5, 6, 7 hours how to play him, and within maybe a week you will know everything he can do and how he can combine things, and you basically master that character in a week, right? Αλλά there are other characters which are way more complicated. Δεν θα σου τα δείξω αυτά, απλά θα σου δώσω ένα παράδειγμα. For example, that guy's character, this is his moveset on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 things he can do. And then you have someone like this character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And not only are they 13, but they are longer. R1, 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 R2, R1, R2, 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 R1 και πάει έτσι. Αλλά they will seem more simple when you know the game. Obviously, for me now, I know because ξέρω, έχω μάθει ότι όλα αυτά, basically, you can combine any type of attack with any type of attack. So whatever you can think of, 1, 2, 3, if I think ας πούμε R1, R2, R1, or R1, 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 or R2, 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 this character can do all of it. So, θα σας δείξω ένα match τώρα, 1v1. I'm gonna play the fat fuck, because I just showed you how to play him. That was the basics of how the game works. The customization, you can change your headpiece. You can change how your head looks, or your helmet, or your beard. I didn't even know I had that on my. I'm using it. You can change your weapon. Every weapon obviously change different things on it. You can change the pommel, which is the bottom piece. You can change the handle. You can change the colors. You can change the patterns. Δηλαδή τι σχήματα έχουν πάνω στο τέτοιο σου. For example, I have a dragon on my back because I felt like it. To give you a little example of how you could look higher level, I'm rep 9 with this character, and I have 3 different options of how I want to look with him. Και πιστεύω αυτό γαμάει. You cannot do that at level 1. You have to get higher level. Anyway, Shogoki is an easy character to understand what's happening because he's slow, and if you explain that he can do this, this and this, you can καταλάβεις τι γίνεται. Okay, so now that I know the game, on top of my character, on the left it says 47 and then on the right 2. On his it says 112 and 32. Τι σημαίνει αυτό? All my characters together are level 47 and this character is level 2. All of his characters level 112 altogether and his character is level 32. So αν τον γαμίσω με λίγα λόγια, τον έχω γαμίσει με 1/10 of the experience that he has. 1/30, 1 of 30. He has 30 times more experience with that character than I have with this character. He's being disrespectful, Malaka, throwing shit at me. He thinks he's sick, Malaka. Γάμισε. Γάμισε. Nah. And now he's executing me basically. If you get a heavy attack, you get an execution. And it does nothing, right? It gives you back health, yeah, but in 1v1 it's just to flex.
Defeat.
You can say things like, wow, sorry, thanks, good fight, while you're playing, or okay, go, group up, I got this. You can say things like that. And με το τι λέει ο άλλος, you can see if it's respectful. But yeah, he's quite a good player. Wow. I never seen someone try so fucking hard to get away from the hug, Malaka. He's rolling away. What a cunt. Be a man, Malaka. What, ρε Malaka, τι λέει, ρε? Wow. 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 Ρε, δεν περίμενα να μπορεί να με... Wow. This ήταν αυτό, Malaka. He learned to fly.
Round 3.
Oh. Fucking cunt boy, Malaka. Eat that shit. I hit him with the run, Malaka. I'm still laughing about it. What? Nato palire, I did not expect him to be able to hit me. A lot of the game is timing, to be honest. The whole game is kind of based on timing. Nato pali, he did it again. And he parried me. That εκεί που κάνε τώρα, that was a parry, Niko. No, θα τον είχα γαμίσει εκεί. Θα τον είχα γαμίσει εκεί. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that dickhead ρε. Pretending to be a... Fuck you, Belen ρε. Ναι ρε, as you can see, the idea is now, με γάμισε, I have no chance. No, I can choose the map that I want to play next, I can put a vote, rematch, and try a different character που I think, λογικά he plays Highlander, so αν παίζει αυτό το character, it's likely that he also plays this character, so εγώ να παίξω αυτό το character. Θα παίξω άλλο ένα ρε. Duel, θα σου δείξω πως είναι το Breach, θα σου δείξω πως είναι το Dominion και το Arcade και τελείωσα εκεί ρε, that's it. Δείξω basically με λίγα λόγια what the game has, what you can do on it, what you can unlock on it, what weapons you can unlock. The weapons δεν κάνουν κάτι, they just look different and your cosmetics do nothing as well. Τα κοσμητικά δεν κάνουν κάτι, απλά εμφανισιακά. He played the exact same character because he has confidence. Νίκησε 0-3 ρε, λογικό. Oh my god, party. Nice. Wait, no, Abby. He's out of stamina right now, Niko, which means I could have fucked him, αλλά το γάμισα και to be honest he's quite good. When someone is out of stamina, δηλαδή δεν έχει πλέον enough energy to attack, you can throw him on the floor with a guard break or specific attacks of the character. Δεν το περίμενα. Γάμισα, εντάξει. Wow. He 360 my ass, ρε. Are you fucked, Malaka? What a cunt, ρε. And you wonder why you get pissed, Malaka. This is a real 1v1, Malaka.
Round 2.
My biggest problem is I'm bad at parrying. So every time he throws an attack, I'm like, should I dodge it? And if I dodge it, there's a chance that I... Actually, let me play some music for you, cunt.
Fortuna giovane!
Atre, malaka, I thought you was dodging, Belend.
Fortuna giovane!
Fucked up, boy. Delayed and no, please, please, please! Later. Fuck you! Woo!
Round 3.
Oh my god, throw. Ναι, dickhead. Ναι, okay. Νομίζω ξεχνάς you just lost, dickhead. Like, μπορεί να φαίνεται I have more health. Ισχύει, αλλά he has the most health in the game. So, now we have the same health. Κατάλαβες? Especially with the way he attacks, έτσι heavy attack, μαλάκα. Oh, 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 oh! Stab that bitch in the ass.
Victory!
Τα effects, αν δεν σου αρέσουν, you will learn to love them. And if you don't, you can always take them off.
Round 4.
Δεν είναι θέμα. It adds to your style of your character.
Potasse fortuna
Oh,
giovane!
you almost hit me with it, Malaka. He moved. Tira, you think I can fly? I tricked him into that. You see, I dodged into it. Thanks. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Oh, το γάμισα, τι γάμισα. Πάει, μαλάκα. No, I have no place.
Defeat.
Fucking bellend. You know he's a country. He's using like a fucking effect που του δίνει μούγες, μαλάκα. Throwing snowballs.
Potasse fortuna
See, that
giovane!
was timing, right? I dodged into his dodge. I didn't expect to actually do it, Malaka.
Potasse fortuna giovane!
I did the same execution, Niko. I panicked. I didn't expect to actually hit him. Δεν μου φάνηκε ότι
Victory!
Now he's gonna want a rematch, and the idea is I'm gonna count if I leave. Καταλάβες. Αφού I'm level 9, he's level 32, μαλάκα. Fuck off. Whoever leaves, even if you lose, μαλάκα, you don't really lose if you don't leave first. Καταλάβες. Θα φύγω because I can't stay here. Watch it. Έφυγε. Fucking bastard. So όχι μόνο he fucked me, τον γάμισα και έφυγε. Fuck off. So that was a 1v1. The 2v2 is exactly the same thing. It's the same as a gunfight. Δεν έχει διαφορά. Το Breach is a big ass mode που κάνει αρκετό χρόνο. Αν είναι θα το κάνω join. Θα δείξω 5 λεπτά of it. Και μετά κάνω ότι φύγε από το SharePlay. Και κάνε τι θες να κάνεις, επειδή εγώ θα το παίξω. Because if I leave, μπορεί να με διώξει από το παιχνίδι 4-6 ώρες. Και next time θα είναι 14 ώρες. Και next time θα είναι 2 μέρες. Και πάει έτσι. So you can't leave the game. Κατάλαβες, σε γαμάει πολύ. Όμως θα σου δείξω ένα Dominion πως είναι. Το deathmatch είναι 4v4. And in 4v4 γίνεται ένα από τα δύο πράγματα. All 4 dickheads go together and we have one big fucking fight. If you die, you're dead, Niko. There's no coming back. Just like in duels. If you die, that's it. You're done for the round. And there's first to win 3 rounds. Αλλά έχει moments where you have your best friend like Abdullah and it's a 1v4 and you think, oh, he's fucked. Και τους γαμάει όλους. They're all fighting together. Και πώς γίνεται αυτό? If 2, 3, 4 people hit one guy at the same time, a meter που ονομάζεται revenge starts to build up. Από 0 στα 100. If 2 people hit him, του δίνει 10 revenge. If 4 people hit him, του δίνει 40 revenge. Κατάλαβες? So if you hit them at the exact same time, the revenge goes up. Τι είναι revenge? When you activate revenge, if you activate it on the time that somebody hits you, πέφτει αυτός. That's an extra thing of it. Όμως, which means you get free damage. Και σου δίνει όλο το health σου πίσω, αλλά μετά από 10-20 δευτερόλεπτα, αυτό το full health ξεφανίζεται. And then you have to build revenge again. So what do cons do? They all fight you. When revenge starts, malaka, they all back the fuck off and run away, and you have to hunt them. It's funny, because all 4 dickheads are running away from one guy. It's easier to block people who are fighting you because let's say I'm fighting you and a dickhead comes after Dexia. When the dickhead comes to Dexia, all I have to do is block Dexia, not where he's actually hitting me. It's still hard, not unbelievably hard, that you cannot win a 1v4. You can, which is a cool thing about the game. Anyway, I'm gonna show you one Dominion because they need bullet hard, harsh. I'm not gonna die and wait and die and wait and die and wait. Κατάλαβες. I die, I come back, I die, I come back. Και πάει έτσι. You also have like kill streaks in this game, right? Αλλά δεν δουλεύουν ως kill streaks. It's more like a score streak. So if you get high enough score, you level up your character in the game up to level 4 and you get kill streaks που έρχονται πίσω κάθε 60 δευτερόλεπτα, 1 λεπτό και πάει έτσι. If I could talk to you now, I would have said choose me a character. Αλλά διαλέξω εγώ ένα character which I think that I don't even know what kind of character you would play, right? I don't really have an idea. Almost I think you'd start with the heavy characters and then maybe later go to the assassins. So I'm probably gonna show you another heavy character. Allah. Or should I show you Jean Hu maybe? Έχω κολλήσει between these two characters. I have 15 seconds to decide, αλλά this character is more simple. Θα πάω με αυτήν. You can also change αν είναι άντρας ή γυναίκα with most characters, so απλά η γυναίκα είναι πολύ πιο nicer looking than the άντρας with this specific character. The man is so ugly, ρε. Ellie's taking the piss out of me, right? I went to eat my M&Ms and there was none left. Δεν έχεις μιλήσει καθόλου, ρε. You have nothing to say. Σ' ακούω αν μου μιλήσεις. Ναι, ισχύει αυτό, αλλά that's just how lives work in general. Like, άκουσα τι είπες πριν 10 δευτερόλεπτα. Ξέρω ρε, αλλά listen to me through the live. Έτσι, what I say ισχύει στο moment του live. Okay, so άρχισε το παιχνίδι. It's the same as ground war in a way, right? Or domination. You have A, B and C. B has minions, which is these little dickheads here. And you have to kill them all to actually get the... That's a bot, right? That's a bot. Easy kill, Marika. Was one of the people that... Oh! Νομίζω μίλησα από το... No, δεν μίλησα γρήγορα. Shit. So τι γίνεται τώρα? I need to kill all these minions. Ναι, they are bots, αλλά they are one shot και δεν σου κάνουν και πολύ damage. What are you doing, dickhead?
You captured Zone C.
Wow. What a country. I had no stamina so much. Wow. Kill that cunt. I could have executed him. Allah, I want to take B. Off, man. Usually no one is on B because no one wants to kill the minions. Καταλάβες. Who's executing? Nope. Fuck the execution. See, we took B now. So τώρα που έχουμε το B, our minions will fuck their minions, no issues. So I'm on low health now. Τι γίνεται? If I stand on one of the points that I have, μου δίνει πίσω το health μου. Look at him, ρε. He's waiting for a dickhead. Oh shit! I'm gonna parry. Actually, if I leave... See, he has revenge, though he does. Now he has revenge, he has double the health. Though it makes sense to wait till his revenge finishes. Di Catalava, he's not that bad. I can't anyway. So this is basically what happens. You can understand boss boring how fucking fucked this game mode can be, right? Like, hey, one here, I got 3 on my ass, I got 3 on my ass. Niente di putanas. Oh, belle. See, now I have 2 on my ass, right? Activate revenge here. Megane parry. You should have fucked me there. But Megane fuck here, he fucked it up. Now I've got another ticket on my ass. I was one shot. Obviously, Ray, you're not as excited as I would be because you don't know the game. Καταλαβαίνετε. Αλλά obviously it's a thing you get into and you start to enjoy later. On the top right is the score. We are on 609. You take 1 per second for each zone you have. Oh, he actually fell for it there. Oh, I wanted to execute him, Allah. All the bots are hitting me, Malaka, so I couldn't execute. The execution is a disrespect. I'm out of stamina right now. You have to you're running in a grey. You can still attack when you're out of stamina. Apply in a polish slow, and if you get parried, which is very easy when you're out of stamina, you fall down and you lose fucking 40 health, Malaka. You only have like 150, 160. Except the character pezzis. There's a dickhead on A. Look at him. He's just waiting. I'm gonna go heal, and then I'm gonna go to A. What am I doing now? I'm emoting non-stop. I leveled up there. Delay! He has revenge there. He's focused on me, Malaka. Put that in your ass, dickhead.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey. Oh! Don't need that gun. Oh, he got so fucked today. He didn't block anything from anyone. Lots of stamina, it's fine.
You lost Zone C.
Everyone, now we have 1000 points. This many after. They are breaking. They're on 570. If they get 500 points before they all die, they have a chance to come back again. Because we lose 100 points. Καταλάβες. Almost if they die now, that's it. Έχουνε πεθάνει. They don't come back. That's how you win the game. Oh. Okay then. He could have executed me and got his health back. Allah, he's a dumb fuck.
You captured Zone C.
Wait, is that the first time I died? No, second. Yenigami Londa's 10 kills, 10 takedowns is like a good number. There's one dickhead left. Πιστεύω he's on A. Ναι, είναι on A. Wait, did he jump down? No. Like, we're all rushing one dickhead. Like, some respectful teams will just let a 1v1 happen. Καταλάβες. Like they won't all fuck him, they will just all stand around and watch the fight, right? And whoever dies, actually the next guy, he gets to keep going, keep going, keep going until he dies. Etsy has a chance to get kills, Etsy has a chance to like prove himself, right? Καταλάβες that I'm not shit. Which is cool, right? Sometimes you get those respected people. So far, τι είναι η άποψη σου, ρε? Obviously with friends it will be more conversational και τα λοιπά. There's a reason me and Abdullah loved it, ας πούμε. Δεν είναι 40 λίρες. Δεν λέω αγόρασέ το. Δεν λέω αγόρασέ το. Απλά λέω what you think of the game. Ναι ρε, ούτε εγώ θα αγοράζα Call of Duty για 60 λίρες. Με τίποτα. As much as the game might have, I would never pay 60 λίρες for a Call of Duty. Ούτε να το σκεφτώ. Δηλαδή, θα πλέρωνα για For Honor the same price I would play for a Call of Duty, which για μένα would be 30 λίρες, 20 λίρες. That's what I would pay. If you think about it, ρε, there are way more. You could play this game way more than you could play Call of Duty if Battle Royale did not exist. Για τον λόγο, there's 1,000 more things that could happen here. Δηλαδή, μ' ακούς? Δηλαδή, you could fight the same fight 1,000 times and every single time could be different. Ενώ, when you play a 1v1, you have the classic spots. When you play on a team deathmatch, it's the same shit. You get killed from behind. Like for me, not many games are worth more than 30 λίρες. Like in πολλά υπερβολικά λίγα games, and the ones that are worth more than the 40 λίρες for me are the single story player games. I know that sounds crazy. Επειδή σου δίνει ένα experience you never forget. It's like going to the cinema for a movie that's 10 hours long. And how much do you pay for one movie that's an hour and a half long? You usually pay 14-15 λίρες for a good seat, a good eat as well, 20 λίρες. So why not pay double the price to play a movie με λίγα λόγια, experience something you might never forget? Για μένα, games are overpriced. Αλλά if you think about how much millions they put into a game, then you start to think, εντάξει, how long can I play this game for? And Call of Duty, this specific one, I would pay 40 for it. Older ones, να φάνε τα αρχίδια μου. Αλλά like Call of Duty, you can find Battlefield. Like Call of Duty, you can find Titanfall. Like Call of Duty, you can find other games. Like Crossfire, you can find CSGO. Like there's always a copy of a game or a similar game, like a game that exists. And For Honor is one of those games where only For Honor is For Honor. No one has even tried to make a For Honor game. Για τον λόγο, it's so difficult, right? And it's so complicated. After you have to make every character with their own moveset, you have to make it a specific timing, you have to make it fair, and you have to release a new character every season. And the new battle pass that just came out now, the first battle pass of the game, in a little old school, it does take a lot getting used to, and maybe it's not for some people, for sure. Αλλά ως παιχνίδι, like when you see it, you don't think, how fun does that look to be able to fuck kids? And they're like, oh, and they rematch. I had the guy who rematched me 21 times. 21 times, he won one and then left. Like, what the fuck, malaka? And then he sent me messages, you're so shit, all you do is light attacks, you're so shit. So what did I do, malaka? I played the character, cannot do damage with light attacks. Like his damage with light attacks was so shit, I was like, okay, then fuck it. I played the slowest character I can play, then we talk, malaka. Anyway, then, if you get the chance to get it for 20 λίρο, try it. Αν το βλέπεις και you're like, there's no chance I could even play that game, εντάξει, γάμα το. Ένα λεπτό, Έλλη μου ρωτάει συνέχεια τι θέλω. back Niko, sorry sinise. Ναι, πολύ. Δεν το βλέπω να βγει δωρεάν. Βγήκε δωρεάν. I'll tell you why βγαίνουνε δωρεάν. When you have PS Plus, από την αρχή που βγήκε το PS Plus, they give you 2 free games. And everybody complained and said, why don't you give us good games? Μας δίνανε indie games. Ξέρεις τι είναι indie game? Είναι a game made by a company with 5-6 people, probably in an Asian country. Games that have a nice story, not really multiplayer. A lot of games like that, κατάλαβες. Games that you play once or games that are not interesting to most people. Τέτοια παιχνίδια μας δίνανε. And everyone complained, so what did they do? They started giving good games that were old. One of them was For Honor. They gave us The Last of Us for free. They gave Call of Duty for free. They gave World of War for free. Malaka fighting 3 people while talking. Oh, wait, oh! No, please. No, 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 no. No, Rem, no, no! Fuck your mom! I was fucking all 3 kids, and I tried to dodge. Και είχε ένα wall εκεί, and I couldn't dodge because of the wall, so he hit me even though I dodged it. And I fucked one of them. The second one was low. The third one kept trying the same thing on me, so I kept stopping him from doing it. And then that guy who was doing the same thing, Malaka, the same thing every time, he fucked me, Rebella. Oh, he thinks he's good now, and he thinks he's good. Anyway, they gave some free good games. They gave The Last of Us, which is βγήκε το 2013 The Last of Us, and I really wish you would buy it. It's like really cheap. Και τώρα θα βγει το Last of Us 2, it's gonna get even cheaper, Niko. And The Last of Us is probably ούτε 20 liras. I would buy that right now for you, Niko. Like, I want to buy it right now for you. I can't buy it for you. I can't even send you money, για το λόγο, I didn't buy The Last of Us for myself. Connor bought it for me. I had it on PS3. Anyway, The Last of Us βγήκε το 2013 and they gave it on 2019 for free, καταλάβες. So the chances of For Honor coming out for free again are like 1 in a million, like 1 in a million. Now you have to think of it like this, a company needs to make money, λογικό. And if not many people are buying the game, the company is making no money. They have a choice: make it really, really cheap so more people buy it, or keep it at the same price and hope that the media and the marketing will sell the game. The advertisements, YouTubers, stuff like that. Hope that those people will somehow sell the game for you. And in For Honor's case, the only way For Honor makes money now, really, is through advertisement of YouTube and cosmetics. Because in this game, you don't really have anything to buy. There is no gun, there is no... Once you buy arcade and multiplayer, that's what you can buy. Είναι κοσμητικά όλα. And it's not that hard to get κοσμητικά. If you want to get, ας πούμε, a helmet with an effect and a specific weapon for a specific character, all you have to do is play the game for a week and you got it. Something that would cost 20 liras. Καταλάβες. So there are maybe, if let's say there is 1 million players on For Honor, I really doubt it's that many, and let's say there's 1 million players. Out of those 1 million players, maybe 50,000 of them buy things from the shop. those 50,000 are the people που κρατάνε το παιχνίδι με λίγα λόγια, ρε. They are the people που το κρατάνε το παιχνίδι στην κυριολεξία. Like, if those 1,000 people did not exist, the game has no economy. It cannot, δεν κρατιέται πλέον. So, αφόσον those 100,000, those 1,000 people keep buying, let's say κάθε μήνα, they get paid 800, they spend 20 λίρες on the game, επί 100,000, μόλις που κρατιέται το παιχνίδι, maybe it's making some money. So if they put down the price of the game, it would be to get more people like that, because I got the game for free, and I, for example, I spent no money on it at all. Καταλάβες. So basically PS Plus is a bullshit thread. Every now and then it will give you a decent game. For example, Call of Duty World War II, which came out 3 years ago. That's fairly new. Almost they gave it as Modern Warfare came out. And Modern Warfare is the game that everyone is playing. So World War II is like they're giving it just to give it. Ναι ρε, μπορεί να σου φανεί πολύ expensive το 20 λίρες. Αλλά ρε μαλάκα, you would go out and spend 30 λίρες on food, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't feel too bad about spending my money on things for a long time. Για τον λόγο... Ένα λεπτό, Ellie, what you doing? You trying to get my attention? Like, if you go to town, for example, Niko, to go and get some... Μιλάω τώρα, I'm not saying anything about the game, I'm having a conversation that I feel talkative. If you go to town, you spend 4 liras to get there and back, you spend 10 liras on food, θέλει και ο παρέας σου some food, extra 5-10 liras. You can spend άνετα 20 liras. Most people go to a club every Saturday, they spend 100 liras, 50 minimum. Like 50 you can barely get pissed, they say, κατάλαβες. And you do that for one night, for an experience you probably might forget, eating that food, you go home, you have that food anyway, and no, you buy a game, Call of Duty for example, you play that game for, we have played it for 7 days. If you put that in perspective, would you rather spend 20 liras to go out and eat something for an hour or 2 or 3, or spend 20 liras and play 900 hours on the game before you get bored? Αν το δεις έτσι, Niko, it's not that expensive, eh? Like, think about it like that, then fuck it. Έγινε τώρα, something fucked up happened with the camera, and they were moving everywhere, so I could not block anything. Yeah. The Last of Us is a completely different φάση. Αν έχεις όρεξη να σου δείξω και The Last of Us. I haven't played it in a long time. Yeah, many people have stopped playing it because it's so old, not because it's shit. Αλλά it's a... Έλα. Πόσο είναι, 10 λίρες? Ναι ρε, είναι cheap πολύ τώρα. Ναι ρε, αλλά... I can show you now. Ναι ρε, αλλά... It gets you excited for it if you like the game. I don't know ρε, like you wouldn't go and buy clothes without seeing the clothes. Κατάλαβες? It doesn't make sense. Also ρε, we have all night, έχουμε όλη νύχτα. What time is it now? Η κοπέλα μου δεν θέλει να δει κάτι. Wow, fuck you. My own fucking teammate is hitting me. Έχουμε όλη νύχτα, τι έχουμε να χάσουμε?